I have a mix of updates to share. Let's begin with the encouraging news. The Warriors secured a win in the opening game. Regrettably, they faced a setback in the second match, which was not particularly close, as they trailed by at least 10 points from the midway point of the second quarter. Nonetheless, for a visiting team, the objective in the first two games is to achieve at least one victory, and the Warriors managed to do just that, giving them an edge in the series. Now they head back to the chase center for the third and fourth games, raising the question, will they be able to maintain that momentum or recapture it after tonight? Now turning to the unfavorable update, one player left the second game due to a bruise in a pelvic region and lower back after a fall. This incident will be analyzed and updates regarding his health will be shared along with further details in this segment. The severity of the injury and the projected recovery timeline will be monitored closely. Other teammates have also experienced similar injuries, so those cases will be reviewed as well. Additionally, there will be a detailed analysis of the game statistics highlighting key aspects of the match. The team faced a considerable challenge, especially in the area near the basket where they were outmatched. We will examine the play that resulted in the injury and then discuss his repercussions. At that moment in the contest, the team was trailing on the scoreboard while the offense was striving to make progress. The athlete in question fell abruptly after a shot attempt. His legs were displaced, resulting in a heavy impact on the lower back. The replay suggests there might have been a push, but in reality, it was simply a loss of balance that caused the fall. It was a significant drop, with the player landing directly on his lower back. From another angle, one can observe the player securing a rebound before his legs were taken out from under him, resulting in a foul being called. It is a difficult scene to watch, and unfortunately he did not return to the game after that incident. This situation undoubtedly affects the team and its approach to upcoming challenges. The player's fall striking his lower back directly is truly impactful. Viewed from another perspective, he remains on the floor for an extended period. Clearly he grabs the rebound and is then contacted in the legs, resulting in a foul. Witnessing this is distressing. A new angle reveals that he did not return after that play, which raises concern. Similar incidents have occurred with other team members this season, so we understand the gravity of the situation. The player carefully made his way down the tunnel to the locker room for X-rays. The update indicates he will not participate further in the game and is scheduled for an MRI the following day. Similar injuries sidelined to key players. One missed 2 games and the other missed 1. The main challenge now is managing the pain. The team will have 2 days of rest before the next game on Saturday, and it is expected that adrenaline will help the player return, possibly with a pain-relieving injection. Even if he does play, his mobility will be compromised, creating uncertainty about his effectiveness. Another athlete was doubtful due to an illness, but ended up competing. Although his performance was below expectations, he did not play in the second quarter, returned in the third, but failed to deliver a satisfactory performance and did not re-enter the game. It is crucial that he recovers and that his flu-like symptoms do not worsen. On the bright side, the team will have 2 days off after this game, plus an additional rest day for the remainder of the series. This player's recovery becomes a priority in the coming stages. This situation is a significant concern, and it is essential to follow all updates. Moreover, the team is struggling in its interior play, being outperformed by opponents. The rebound differential is alarming, showing a significant disadvantage in both offensive and defensive boards. The picture is truly worrying, and when observing points in the paint, the situation becomes even more critical. Opponents are securing offensive rebounds and converting them into points, while the team has been unable to capitalize on its opportunities despite attempting more 3-point shots. The number of lost rebounds and points conceded in the paint render them irrelevant unless there's a comfortable lead on the scoreboard. The opponents maintain control of the game consistently. During the broadcast, a chart was displayed showing that the opponents never allowed the margin to fall below 11 points. Every time the team tried to narrow the gap, the opponents quickly increased it from 11 to 16, from 12 to 18, and from 13 to 19 they never came within 10 points. The closest they got was 28, 27, 16, 26, 24, 16, but never as low as 13. As you can see, the difference never reached single digits. The opponents demonstrated an impressive defense, forcing one player into 6 turnovers while another committed 5. Their active hands on passing lanes and their ability to generate steals off the dribble were remarkable. One player was doubled for the entire game, and with another athlete ill, there was no secondary ball handler available. A reserve entered in the second quarter, scored 9 points, and finished with 11. Even though he played only in late moments, those 9 points were essential. The team needs that player to move without the ball, using screens to shake off defenders. Other players faced foul trouble in the first half, but the team failed to exploit this as everyone had 3 fouls by the second quarter. The player needs support and must be able to operate without the ball. Handling the ball has not proven effective. It was noted that one athlete played for 26 minutes. When a starter left, he took his place, got some rest, and managed to make a few baskets, though he did commit some turnovers, one of them, but this helped him regain some confidence, because if the starter cannot play, he will be crucial for success in the next game. Everyone had the opportunity to play due to the extended playing time. Another player made a few baskets in the fourth quarter, but performed poorly in the first half. One player is not contributing much to the team. One athlete was getting into trouble with another, and you could see them exchanging words during the game. In the final quarter, his performance was somewhat below expectations in the first half, and a key player has not been collaborating with the team as he should during the game. One player had an intense altercation with an opponent, making it clear there was tension in the air. Indeed, it was a disappointing game for the team, which visibly expressed his frustration. However, for the team to achieve good results, its performance is closely tied to the return of that injured player and the level at which he returns. Looking at the schedule, there is a matchup scheduled for Saturday, followed by a brief one-day break before the next game. If he cannot play on Saturday, the expectation is that he will be ready by Monday. It seems there was a misunderstanding, as playing the day after is not feasible. There are no back-to-back games scheduled. The times are set for 4:30 and then for 551 and 553. It would be interesting to hear everyone's opinions on this situation. Information related to the player's condition will be released soon. There will be a post-game analysis as well as the coach's comments, so everyone can expect detailed insights about the team. I'll quickly check for a live update on his status. No, I still haven't found any post-game news, so let's wrap up here. Stay tuned for new information about the team. We will keep everyone updated. One player is recovering from injury, and the series is tied as they return for the third game at the local sports complex. We will continue to bring you updates. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. In a dramatic turn of events, the NBA has confirmed that the Golden State Warriors are facing a severe penalty that could potentially knock them out of playoff contention this season. The league's ruling, announced earlier this week, has sent shockwaves through the basketball world, with fans and analysts alike speculating on the long-term impact this decision will have on the Warriors campaign. The penalty stems from a series of violations that the NBA deemed as a breach of league policies. While the specifics of the infraction remain somewhat unclear, sources close to the league have revealed that the Warriors were found to have engaged in actions that compromise the integrity of their roster management and salary cap structure. The league's decision comes after an exhaustive investigation which included reviewing player contracts, trades, and other financial dealings within the team. The Warriors, currently fighting for a playoff spot, now find themselves in a precarious situation. With only a few games remaining in the regular season, the penalty could have a devastating effect on their chances of qualifying for the postseason. The team is already dealing with significant injuries to key players, including star guard Stephen Curry and forward Draymond Green, and the added burden of this punishment could derail their playoff aspirations entirely. The impact of this penalty goes beyond just the Warriors' current season. The reputation of the franchise, once seen as a model of success in the NBA, is now in jeopardy. Fans who have watched the Warriors rise from underdogs to dominant forces over the past decade are left questioning what led to this downfall. The organization, which built a legacy around its commitment to excellence both on and off the court, now faces the challenge of regaining the trust of its fan base and the broader basketball community. In response to the ruling, the Warriors have issued a statement expressing the disappointment with the NBA's decision. The franchise has vowed to appeal the penalty.